Hello everyone and welcome back to One Piece. This is episodes 897, 898, 899, and 900. So we skipped the two filler episodes. Sometimes I watch them off camera. I haven't watched these ones off camera yet. So I don't know what happened in those filler episodes. I'll probably go back and watch them at some point. But yeah, so we've jumped ahead to 897, and this episode we hit episode 900. That's crazy. There's not many milestones left. I mean, how many episodes are there of One Piece right now? There's like 1,100 and something, or maybe 1,200. Let me see. Currently, there are 1,131 episodes at the time I'm recording this video. So yeah, I mean, by the time I catch up, I imagine we are still going to be under 1,200. So really, we've just got 1,000 and 1,100 to go. And those are the two milestones we have to go until we catch up. Crazy. It's insane. Because sometimes 100 episodes can go like that. It can go really, really fast. So this might end up feeling very fast. Going through the Wano arc. I don't know. I don't know how fast it will feel. It might feel like it'll take forever. I don't know. Or it might feel like, holy shit, that was a really quick arc and we're already done. Because I feel like Whole Cake Island felt a bit quicker than I thought it would feel. So yeah, I'm not sure. We'll see. Anyway, we're going to be jumping into these episodes. Last time we finally started the Wano episodes. The new style of the show is gorgeous. I love it. I really, really enjoy it. And the story seems like it's been set up really nicely. So I can't wait to see where we go, because I think the last things that were happening was we were with Tama and the master. Do I have his name? Hitetsu? Is that him? I think he might be Hitetsu. And they were waiting for Ace, and then Luffy was like, Ace is dead, bro. So this is gonna be crazy. I'm already very attached to the girl. I'm gonna love this. I think I'm gonna love this. So let's jump into the episode. Make sure to support the video if you can, liking, commenting, and subscribing. And you can go to my Patreon account to get not only the full-length reactions, but they will be early access, which means you can get the next 3 weeks or so of videos on there right now. That's absolutely worth it. You'll get basically 25-ish to 30-ish extra episodes ahead on my Patreon account, or you can join my YouTube membership down below to get 1 week early on edited versions of the videos. But yeah, let's jump into this. This is One Piece episode 897. One Piece, woo! Okay, recap Rubik's. If you're new to this channel, this is a recap Rubik's Cube. It's a Rubik's Cube that I do while the recap is going on, and the goal is to beat the recap. Oh, the music's back to the regular recap music, by the way. I thought it was going to stay as the Japanese music, but I guess not. Oh, the sounds. Oh, I think that's the end of the recap. That's how far I got in the cube. Okay, this episode is going to be called Depressing as Shit. Tama grieves her brother. Yeah, good question. Probably from the main city, or from like Kaido's forces. Aww. Okay. That's fine. Yeah, I have a 1.5 billion berry bounty. Oh, yes, he's getting his Wano outfit. Awesome. Whoa. What? It's a special sword? Careful. What the fuck? Why? You don't need to use a sword. Luffy, you can't use a sword. Kitetsu 2. Kitetsu the second. Okay, hold on. We've heard this stuff through Zoro's storyline, right? He's gone. I can't believe he just stole this sword from the man who only has enough to get rice twice a year. I know he said he's just borrowing it, but Jesus. That's a cursed sword. Well, Zoro had a cursed sword for a while and it was fine. Does he still have a cursed sword? I don't think so, right? No, they were destroyed. I think. Maybe they weren't destroyed. Maybe the cursed one wasn't destroyed. Maybe the other one was. That's smarter. That'll save a lot of time and energy. Aww. Yep, it's hitting you again. This poor girl. And I just realized she's wearing this straw hat. It took me all this time to like realize that, but. Man, we need this girl on our crew. Maybe still not yet. Maybe when she's older, but. So that's where she picked up that terminology. Oh. We're gonna make her a new promise, aren't we? Oh, we're gonna like promise that we'll come back and she can join our crew. What was that? What? What is that? What's going on? Oh, this is the wasteland. Yeah. It's fucking Mad Max in here. Back to Zoro. Yeah, he's making himself some good food. He looks happy. Another woman? Whoa. What are we coming back to? Oh, we're coming back here? But hang on, I was interested in Zoro's storyline. I mean, maybe Luffy's about to meet up with Zoro, actually. Because, I mean, Zoro's somewhere there's a lot of meat. It looks like there's a lot of meat here. Yeah, all of that waste. That's fucked. You even made the meat bad. Wait, so is Zoro okay? Eating all that meat? Okay. Oh, she's so hungry. This girl needs to eat and needs a doctor. We need Sanji and Chopper. Okay, back here. Oh! Wait, Luffy's here? Okay. And Zoro's here. I think Luffy's also here. Awesome. Whoa. Cool effect. He's just doing this for the sake. Awesome. Oh! Damn, man. Don't get any false illusions, lady. He didn't do it for you. You're welcome. Goodbye. Do you have any sake on you? Damn it. There we go. Go, go, go. Meet up with Zoro. Yeah, baby. Reunion. Aww, that's so cute. Aw, this is really cute. Aww. Yes, but I lost him. Oh, you gotta meet. Oh, don't just give him some. Give the girls. Wait, no. No, but they're poisonous. Oh my god, they're poisonous. There you go, Luffy. Good job. He's still eating it. Oh, Basil? Why did that shock you so much? Oh yes, that's why. You shouldn't be eating it at all. I mean, you'll probably be fine, honestly, Luffy. You don't even need to stop. The thing carries you. Oh, he's ready. They both knew. Mm-hmm. Yeah, sure. They're in a better place. Alright. Are we gonna fight, motherfucker? Luffy getting ready with a sword. What are you gonna do? Okay. Okay, so that was a good episode. I liked that. I am curious where this is gonna go, because I mean we've met up with Zoro. I don't know if we're gonna be like recruiting Straw Hats along the way, or if it's just like, you know, I'm glad they put Zoro in here, to be honest. Like I feel like we've had a lot of time without the Straw Hats being together. And I mean, especially without Zoro, you know, I feel like Zoro was like the biggest, you know, the biggest hole in the show while we were at Whole Cake Island. Like, he was the one most severely missed, I feel like. I mean, like, in terms of me, obviously, I missed Nico Robin more, but I think in terms of, like, the show and how, like, important the characters are and, like, what feels right for One Piece, like, it doesn't feel right for there not to be Zoro in it, you know? So, so it's cool that they've, like, thrown him back in. It was a very cute reunion between those two. But, yeah, I'm wondering where we're going from here, because now we came across Basil Hawkins, like, are we going to fight Basil Hawkins? Are we going to beat Basil Hawkins here? Or are we going to run away? Or is he going to beat us and he, like, arrests us or whatever and takes us to Kaido? Or, like, you know, I don't know. You could do a lot of different stuff from here, but I don't know where they're going to go. And I think that's the beautiful thing about Oda is I truly don't know how these storylines are going to go. Even if every time I feel like I pick up on a theme for the way he does things, he switches it up and he does things that I don't expect, or he molds into the theme in a unique way I never considered. I think it's very well done. So I don't know what to expect here. I'm very worried about Tama. She's currently very, very sick and needs food and can't eat the food there. And Luffy's just eating the food, which I think he'll be fine. But I mean, he's like vaguely resistant to poison, right? Or like quite resistant to poison now because of the Impel Down stuff, right? Like his body has gotten rid of poisons and shit. So he's pretty good against poison. So he'll probably be fine eating it. Zoro said, "Oh, that's why I have a stomachache." So for him, he's probably like insanely, like he's got an insanely good metabolism or whatever, immune system. So he's probably fine. But they can't feed it to the little girl. I wonder, because they had in this episode like the flashback with Ace, and Ace was saying to Tama, like, or she was saying like, you have to let me join your crew, and he was saying, I'll come back, and then she's like, okay, you have to let me join your crew then. It's like, that whole thing makes me think, like, is that Oda setting up for Tama to be part of the Straw Hats? Not necessarily like now. I don't think she'll become part of the Straw Hats at the current time in the show, but like a Jinbei sort of situation where it's like, hey, come back later and then I can be part of the Straw Hats. Is that gonna happen? Where it's like, before this show ends, are they gonna do another time skip? I could see it happening, you know, like right before we get to Rafter or whatever, we do another big time skip. You know, go forward another couple years or whatever. And then for some reason or another, or like then Tama comes after us, you know, she's on her own ship. She arrives at the same time at Rafter. That would be kind of crazy. I don't know how the fuck that would happen. But like, you know, I was just trying to like pitch ideas on how you could have her join the crew. But also I feel like you would want, like, she's the sort of character that it feels like her design has a lot of potential to it, where like you could make an older version of that character and it would look like a really cool and iconic character, you know what I mean? Like sometimes you'll have characters and like you'll have their design, and then you'll look, and then like there'll be a flashback of them as a kid, and you'll go, okay, so clearly the writer had their normal design and then was like, okay, what would they look like as a kid? And sometimes it's the other way around. Sometimes it feels like they had their kid design, and then when they grew up, like they look strange, you know? Like I feel like a character like I feel like Sabo. We first saw Sabo when he was a kid, but I feel like, and this may not be true, but like it just feels right that his adult design is the one that Oda came up with first. I don't know that for sure. In fact, it's probably not true. But that's what it feels like with those designs, is that like the adult design just like fits so nicely, and that's the design that makes sense to me. And his kid design is something that you reverse engineered. You went back to that. And I feel like that's the same to me with Tama. Tama's design is nice, but I feel like there's an adult design that Oda might have in mind. Not adult necessarily, but older, you know, like teen design or whatever that he's got in mind for this character for the future. But I don't know that for sure. I'm speculating, but that's what's fun about these discussions. You can speculate that stuff. But I feel like she could join the crew eventually. And you know, it would be, I mean, that's a good setup, like having a ninja on the crew. That's great. That feels a niche we don't have. Like that was the thing with like when Jinbei was going to join the crew, and I mean he did, I was like, what sort of like niche does he fill? Does he like properly fit into the crew and stuff? And I thought at the time maybe he didn't. Then once I saw in Whole Cake Island when he joined, him being the helmsman and stuff, like seeing the way he did things, I was like, no, you know what? He kind of does fit with the crew. Like I still don't think it's like, I don't think he blends as seamlessly with the crew as the rest of the characters do. But I was like, I can see it. I can see like what role he has here. But there are some characters that, you know, I would look at them like if, you know, let's say, I'm trying to come up with a random character, and then I thought of a character, but I can't remember his name right now, so I want to go to a different character. Let's say Kaya joins the crew, right? She would not have a role because we've already got a doctor in Chopper, and we already have cute girls in Nami and Robin. So there's not much space for her anywhere, you know? Like, I would love to have her on board. I would never complain. But just kind of the way that Oda does things, like he tries to carve out like a clear role for the character. There's no role for Kaya to be on the crew. So like that's an example of like that wouldn't work. I can see us having space for a ninja. And also, since like Luffy and stuff clearly love ninjas, it would work nicely. And Tama feels like the sort of character that would not in her current state, but like older, she would fit with the vibe of our crew. And I can see the potential in like her older design looking nice on cover art and stuff. Like, I think that's also something you have to consider, is like Oda wants to draw a really nice cover art with all of them. He probably wants to draw them in a lot of different outfits and doing all this different stuff. So what characters look really good when you like switch around their costumes a lot. So that's what I'm thinking. Anyway, I don't know. I feel like it could be a setup for way down the line. And the fun thing is, I feel like there's not many times in this show that I feel like I'm seeing something in the discussion and people like, generally when I say something in discussion, the people who are watching the video know whether or not what I'm saying is true, generally, you know, like I would say 80 to 90% of the time with my discussions, when I'm talking about something, people will know. But as I get closer and closer to catching up on One Piece, suddenly my theories become way more viable, because other people can't just say, or can't just think, well, no, that doesn't happen. Because what I'm talking about probably happens later than the current manga's at, even, I would assume. So you can't know. Only Oda can know. Only Oda can watch my videos and be like, this guy's way off. Anyway, yeah. Great. All right, let's move on to the next episode. Let's see, hopefully, this battle with Basil Hawkins. This is episode 898 of One Piece. Here we go. Okay, recap Rubik's. Here we go. Okay, this episode is going to be called Luffy and Zoro vs. Basil Hawkins. That's the cube complete, by the way. Oh my god, he's got the heart of the cards on his side. I've probably already made a Yu-Gi-Oh joke with this motherfucker. Oh no, I've got no idea. Hell yeah, we are. Well, Luffy's here now. He sees that it's a cursed sword. Yeah, let Zoro see it. He's gonna say no. Yeah, of course. Oh, Tama's dying on this dog's back. Exactly. Let him use force sword style. Okay, let's see what happens. He threw the scabbard. He's running with it held out. He's just punching people while holding it. Oh, nice. Luffy blocked something with a sword. No, nice. He's slashing people. People who are presumably trained in swords. Sword fighting. Oh, is he worried about her? She's gonna die, dude. Oh, fuck, man. He's gonna punch these motherfuckers. Maybe with the sword like sideways. So no. Okay. Whoa, damn, man. I mean, if Luffy did learn how to use a sword, he'd be pretty insane. But I don't know if it'd make him stronger necessarily. He'd just have a different option. This is fucking ridiculous. I mean, yeah, chop his hair. Who's he battle axing? Just the ground? Oh no, this guy. This one guy. Poor guy. You used your move that you used to defeat Arlong on that rando. Ah well. The two main boys are back. Working together again. And Hawkins isn't doing anything. Is he looking at his chances to win and seeing it's not good? Oh shit, man. You're not supposed to fight. Yeah, bullshit. Oh, here we go. Oh, that's right. Doesn't he have like a voodoo power with like straw stuff? Like straw doll type stuff? Oh my god. That's fucking awesome looking. Jesus, dude. Wow, that sword is cool. What the fuck is going on? You okay? I mean, it's impressive that you're alive, dude. You're a straw man. Because you had the straw fruit. Or the hey fruit. Hey, it's Saturday. Or you're not even Basil Hawkins at all. Oh no, that took the damage for you. I think. Whoa. Ah, right. We did see this back in the archipelago. So every time you do enough damage to him, you kill one of his subordinates. Straw fruit. Yep. That's kind of crazy. And that is awesome. How does he do this, though? This isn't part of his fruit, surely. Is it just cool? So, you know, Oda lets him do it because it's cool. Oh my god, please let them do a Yu-Gi-Oh duel. That would be so cool. Strawman cards. What's going on? What are you creating? Is it a big straw man? Yeah, it seems like it. Like a big scarecrow. Jeez. Alright. So what's the big scarecrow gonna do, huh? Oh shit, it's got like the nails. This is like a Nobara. I mean, yeah, Nobara is based on the same idea, so. This is a long transformation sequence, holy shit. It's been like fucking 5 minutes of transforming. That's crazy looking. I'm telling you right now though, this was one panel in the manga. Had to have been. Okay. Fair enough, honestly. The sound is wild. And the teeth make him look like Whitebeard. I summon Blue Eyes White Dragon. Are we actually playing a card game? I'd be down for that. I like card games. What is going on? What is this? Okay, it's inverse. The reversed fool. Okay. Okay. So it turned on your guys? If it's inverse, it does that mean, or reverse, doesn't mean it affects the person who drew it. Okay. Oh my god, this is like a Hunter x Hunter battle or a JoJo battle. This doesn't feel like One Piece at all. I mean, it feels like a Hunter x Hunter power, but a JoJo battle. Does that make sense? And actually, Hawkins' character design feels Hunter x Hunter-esque to me as well. Yeah, it's a dog going, guys, there's a girl dying? Idiots. Oh, is he just gonna take it? Oh, he grabbed him and ran. Okay. What? Why are we not fearing? Oh my god. Is it like once the game started, it cannot stop? If they really did just get away there, it means Hawkins like killed a couple of his own men for no reason. Nice. Hey motherfuckers, you're gonna jump into the Gatling? Do some research. He's got 1.5 bill. Oh? Is that reverse death? Oh, Hierophant. The card of pursuit, you're gonna get a speed boost? Oh fuck. To be continued? Yeah, okay. Fair enough. Okay, we had kind of slow pacing in that episode. That felt kind of familiar to the slower pacing that I was kind of imagining we'd be getting to again at some point. They were definitely, you know, like dragging out that scene. Like it was cool shit happening, but like, yeah, as I said, the transformation, like the straw creature coming out took a long time, and then several other motions took quite a while. But it was cool. It was a cool episode. I love what they're showing from Hawkins. I still love his character. I think he's great. He's got a couple different vibes going on that I kind of like all these types of characters, right? He's got the magician thing. I like magician characters. I think it's kind of a fun gimmick for characters. I've played a magician character in D&D before. In a one-shot, but I've played a magician character in D&D before. So, like, it tends to be, if I've played this type of character in D&D at some point, it's because it's a character type that I enjoy at some point. So, yeah, he's a magician-type character. He's a card game player, which I like. I like a lot. I mean, I am the new owner of This Is Perfect Draw. I showed this to my Patreon people because sometimes while the One Piece openings are playing, I'll just be talking to the people on my Patreon who watch the full length versions, and I'll just chat about what's going on in my life. That's generally what I do. I call it the podcast time, where I just chat. So I've showed it to them, but I don't think I've showed it to this video. Anyway, it's a TTRPG, which is like, you know, D&D. Dungeons and Dragons is a TTRPG. So basically it's a game. It's the rules to a game where everyone imagines a story as it's happening, and you basically do improv, and then you follow these rules to do it. But this one is based on card game anime, like Yu-Gi-Oh is obviously its biggest inspiration. And so I'm a Yu-Gi-Oh fan. I like Yu-Gi-Oh. When I was a kid, I was obsessed with Yu-Gi-Oh. Like, I loved Yu-Gi-Oh and Yu-Gi-Oh GX. So I really loved those back then. Then when I grew up, I like grew out of it for a bit, and then I grew up a little bit more, and I went back into it. I was like, no, I do like Yu-Gi-Oh. I still haven't seen like most of the Yu-Gi-Oh series, you know. I only watched the start of 5Ds, and I haven't seen the rest of the series past that. But I just, you know, it's always got a special place in my heart. Anyway, so I've got that because I like card game stuff. I like anime card game stuff. So I like that part of Basil Hawkins. The straw fruit seems like a really interesting power, so I like that as well. And I also like the, like, oh, we've got to, you know, there's a 98% chance that you guys were involved in this. There's a 24% chance that I win this battle. Like, I like the statistics type character as well, that like analyzes a battle and figures stuff out. So he's a lot of different archetypes of characters, all which I like, all in a character. So I think he's a cool character, and I like this idea as well. You know, I said he reminds me of like a Hunter x Hunter character, but this is like a JoJo battle. I think the reason I say that is because, firstly, the straw guy coming out of it is like a stand in JoJo. That's kind of reminds me of that. And also, like, you know, he's given you this like game and having you, like, you know, you have to play the game by his rules, essentially, you know, like that. I feel like that's a lot of JoJo battles where it's like the characters will come into it you know, like ready to fight or whatever, but then the opponent will have like an entire new rule set that they have to play by in that battle, you know. And the rule set could be as simple as like, I can jump through mirrors or whatever. You have to figure out how to kill me when I can jump through mirrors. Or it can be, you know, oh, where you know, I'm a fucking, I don't know, I can't think of anything. I can't remember most. It's been a while since I've watched JoJo. But anyway, so like that felt like a JoJo battle, but when he was describing his powers, it kind of felt like a Hunter x Hunter power, where it's like there are conditions on the deck. So it's like you draw a card and the card could like affect you, and it might be good, it might be bad, but because of the risk involved, it has a chance to power you up beyond your normal abilities. Now that feels like they're setting up for something. That feels like they're setting up for Luffy or something to be able to get a really good card at some point and be powered up to a crazy, like, you know, like Nightmare Luffy and other variants of Luffy, where it's like, here's a version of him that he can only get right now and will never be able to reach this again, so we get to enjoy this version of him. That's what I feel like they might be setting up with that idea. But yeah, it's cool. It's an enjoyable power. I can't wait to see I can't wait to see the next episode, just to see what the fuck they do now, because they're being chased by Basil Hawkins. They need to get to a doctor. It's stressing me out how close Tama is to death and how seemingly far they are from a doctor. So I am nervous about that. Was there something I wanted to talk about? I'm just looking. Hold on. I swear in my head and on my notes, I had something I wanted to talk about specifically last episode, and I forgot to talk about it. And I am now looking at my notes and I can't find it. So I don't know what that could have been. Anyway, it doesn't really matter. The other thing is, what was it? What does that say? Oh no, yeah, that's nothing. The other thing is, I mean, he has the straw fruit, which, like, I don't know if they're ever gonna draw reference between the fact that there's like Straw Hat and he's got a straw related fruit. I don't think it matters, but I think it's important to say right now. Oh, I remember what it was that I was gonna talk about last episode. Tama, right? Little girl, was a big fan of Ace, was like, I want to join your crew no matter what, right? And I just thought, remember back in the Dressrosa prediction video, my Dressrosa prediction video, where there was a little girl who was following the Straw Hats around, who wanted to be helpful, and then wanted to join their crew by the end. And then by the end of that prediction video, they turn her into a scabbard, and then she becomes Zoro's permanent scabbard. That was the way I sort of ended that storyline. I was thought about it last episode. I was like, Tama is sort of the kind of character that I was imagining when I was like doing that video. Like, this is the vibe of the character that I was trying to portray in that. And she had like a dog, right? That was the thing. She had like a dog that she cared about a lot. And this is the same thing. It's the girl with the dog. So that prediction kind of came right, but later. Can we give me some respect for that now, please? Thank you in the comments. Respect that I made another prediction. I mean, that I feel like it's just that Dressrosa prediction video is just full of insane guesses. That one video, I'm never gonna hit it again. I don't think my whole cake island prediction video, I think I got like 1 or 2 things. I mean, I got like the Niji and Ichiji names correct, but I'd guessed that beforehand. And I got the what was it? It was something about like someone being surprisingly sweet to Big Mom, or Sanji being respectful to a woman or something. Oh yeah, it was Sanji being respectful to Pudding for her third eye. I had said that like that's kind of like in my prediction video where she's like respectful to Big Mom because of her appearance, even though she's self-conscious about her appearance in my prediction video. Sanji was respectful to her and it sort of like took her back, but that ends up happening with Pudding instead. So I mean, there was very little that I got right in that prediction video, but that's to be expected. I mean, it's the Dressrosa video was an anomaly in me actually getting quite a lot right about the arc, in weird ways that I wouldn't have expected. But yeah, anyway, so if you go back and watch that Dressrosa prediction video, if you haven't seen it, it's called What I Think Dressrosa Arc Will Be, based on the title alone. And if you go back and watch that, when it gets up to the little girl character, just imagine Tama as that character, because that's kind of what I was imagining. But yeah, anyway, I think we just move on to the next episode. I don't think there's much else. Oh no, before we do that, I'm wondering about Basil's power set. He has the straw powers, right? But also he's got this tarot deck that seems to power things up and float and do other crazy shit. And they seem unrelated. They seem like 2 completely different powers. So it makes me think, my guess is that he's got the straw fruit and he's got a magical tarot deck. Like the tarot deck is basically like the deck of many things in D&D. It's not part of your class or anything. It's something he found somewhere. And I think that makes the most sense to me because it seems like it's its own thing and it's not necessarily compatible with the rest of his vibe. And so it feels like he just found it and it fit really nicely with him, because part of the thing with the tarot deck is it does have like blowback or whatever, but Basil Hawkins just sacrifices his crewmates instead of himself whenever that happens. So normally it'd be like a cursed thing where like, oh, you might die if you use this, but for him it's like, well, this isn't a big deal. One of my crew might die, but I'll be fine. So yeah, interesting. Anyway, let's move on to the next episode now. This is episode 899 of One Piece. Here we go. All right, recap Rubik's. Here we fucking go. Luffy カイドウの部下から助けた少女を追った。武士の恥。抑えるため、川。お玉を助けるために。And that's a cube complete. Cool art. This episode is going to be called Zoro wins an internet argument. Zoro versus the straw man. Can you imagine Yugimoto with this tarot deck? It'd be insane. OP. Whoa. Cool visual. Okay, he's gonna do it. Although, I don't want him to split up from Luffy again. I believe in you. Nice! Oh! Okay. He's doing it. And he's not having to get off the dog. I'm worried that he's gonna have to get off the dog and we're gonna lose Zoro for a while. Oh no, the dog was knocked down. Maybe he will have to get off the dog. Because there's a lot of weight bearing down on the dog with each swing. Aww. Aww. Yeah, I mean, strategically, you need to get off. Oh. Yes! Yes! Show what you're worth, Zoro. Remind us how badass you are. It's been a while. Oh, I love showing his earrings there. Hell yeah! Oh, going right for Tama? Or for Luffy, I guess. Hell yeah! Yes, he takes some damage, which means one of his guys will die. Yep. Nice. Oh, is that several more? Yes, dude. You guys are running out. I mean, can't he only hold like 10 at once? So shouldn't he be down to like 4 or 5? Zoro's confident. He can do this. I'm gonna smash his sword. What the fuck? No! Oh shit, you can't dodge one. Luffy's behind you. Oh, okay, it's fine. Didn't hit him. But I mean, surely if they miss Zoro, they're hitting the dog. The dog's getting nailed into the ground slowly. Focus up. Focus up. Oh. Sick. Oh, look at that animation. Beautiful. Oh my god. Just completely burned him up. That's a big slash. Sorry, man. You drew the short straw. The Hierophant. But it's not reversed. Yeah. So he just accidentally buffed them, right? It's the woman that he saved. Cool. Cool fight. You know what would be cool? If Luffy went through Wano recruiting the Straw Hats in the same order that he recruited them. Like he gets Nami next and, you know, Sanji. Or no, Usopp, then Sanji. Oh. She's really hot. Heating up, I mean, temperature-wise. Oh my god, what? What? Is a woman in the way? Is she like, stop? Oh, it's a rock. Go around it, dude. I guess maybe there's 2 paths he could go. Yeah, there's 2 paths he could go. Probably the maze-like path. That seems more fun. You need that Hierophant help now. I have a great idea. Get Zoro to tell you which way to go, and then go the opposite direction. It's genius. Okay, yeah, so go left. So go left. It's genius. There you go. I'm right. How do you climb aboard? Is she supposed to... Otsaru. Oh, clever. Nice. Is she supposed to look like the art on a traditional Japanese scroll, you know? They've always got those long faces and stuff. Like really old school Japanese art. Yes, please. We don't know what we're doing. You say you know her. How do you know her? Were you from the village? I'm kind of suspicious of her. But I don't know. We'll see. Like, she could work for Kaido, but she was being chased by Kaido's men? That seems like a weird play. Okay. Good. Let's do it then. Aww. I love how protective Luffy is of her right now. It's very sweet. Faster. Faster! Yeah! Wait, so this woman's name is Suru? But we already have a Suru in One Piece, right? The marine woman? This is bullshit. You can't have multiple people with the same name. I'm gonna get confused. Okobore Town. Okobore. Who's this? Who's this? Teach me who every woman is that comes on screen. Whoa. Oh, Kiku. Kiku, the tea house waitress. Oh my god. Aw, left the dango on the floor. Who the fuck is this guy? Oh, social standings. He's really like, you're a bitch anyway. You're ugly anyway. Slut. Oh my god. Okay. Urashima. Hey, if you want her to like you, maybe don't insult everything she does. Here's a tip for a lot of you guys out there. Try not insulting women. Evil purging herbs. Oh. Jeez, he is big though. Oh my god. Oh shit, man. What? Who are we looking at now? Shachi. I was gonna say Shachi looks like someone from Law's crew. He is. Law's crew are here. I love the little penguin on his hat. Okay, Law's sword. Hello, Law. Ooh, he looks cool in the Wano vibe. I mean, he always looks cool, but I like this outfit. Oh, there's still more. Kaido? Is that who this is? Yeah. Whoa! Onigashima. Uh-huh. He's really pissed. Oh my god. I know this is weird, but I'm actually a little surprised how angry Kaido is in his, every time we see him now, it feels like he's a very pissed off man. For some reason, when we first saw him, I kind of didn't expect him to be like an angry dude. I kind of expected him to be so apathetic, I guess, to shit that was going on. Where it's like, I kind of just expected him to be like, you know why I think it is? I think it's because when we first saw him, it was when he was trying to end his own life, right? And I thought okay, someone who's trying to end their own life so much, it really might be like, I've given up. Like, I'm so strong, but I'm just going to be completely apathetic to everything and everyone. But now, the more we're seeing him, he's a really angry dude by the looks of it. Or at the very least, we're just seeing him at a very angry time in his life where he's angry with Luffy, he's angry with Big Mom. He's a lot of bad shit is happening to him, so he's especially pissed off right now. But it seems like his thing is he's an angry drunk. So I'm very curious. I think this scene at the end there had a lot of aura to it. I've been very curious because I've never known if I'm gonna like Kaido as a villain much or not. He had a great introduction. His introduction was awesome. His design's pretty good. I think the thing is he does give me like, you know, I guess like Incredible Hulk vibes, which is like, you know, one of my least favorite of the Marvel heroes. I've talked about this a bunch of times before. I think I've said in the past like why I've thought Wano like has a risk of not being for me, and that some of the reasons was like he looks like Big Brute, right? And like the Big Brute type ones I care about less. And like it seems like he leads Army of Beasts or whatever. Like it's, you know, Zoan fruit type things will be more prevalent, I'd imagine, and Zoan is my least favorite type of fruit, and like the kinds of fruits that just like turn you into a big thing or turn you into an animal or whatever, they tend to be my least favorites. So like, you know, there's a lot that he could not work for me, but like the setup is very cool, so we'll see. I don't want to count anything out, because the reason I tell you guys this is not to say like I'm not gonna like this upcoming stuff. It's not to set those expectations up. It's so that you like have a good idea of my position, so that if and when I am likely gonna be like really into something, then you're gonna be like, well, he went through an arc, you know. He started this by going like, I don't think I'm gonna like this very much, and then like by, you know, you can hard cut it to in episode 1000 something, I'm gonna be like, ah! You know. So I think it's gonna work out. But I like to tell you guys that in advance, mostly also because I have to do these discussions. I don't have to, I choose to, but I do these discussions. I gotta tell you what I'm thinking at all times. I gotta tell you what's going through my mind. So even if the things that are going through my mind is like, I have expectations that, you know, there's parts of me that is feeling nervous that I'm not gonna like something, I tell you ahead of time so that you can go through the journey with me. But, you know, like most things with this show, I tell you ahead of time that I don't know if it's gonna work for me, and it ends up working for me, because Oda's a good writer, he makes it work. I didn't think I was gonna like Big Mom as a villain. I think I really, really like Big Mom as a villain. I think she's a great villain. I wouldn't put her towards the bottom of villains. I'd put her, you know, above average in terms of One Piece villains. I think I would like, and that's I think a big compliment, because there's a lot of good One Piece villains. Like she's, you know, up there kind of. So and like, you know, I thought she might have been like down near the bottom. So that's good news. I said in this video that like I think it would be cool to go through Wano and like recruit the Straw Hats. Wouldn't it be cool if we have Zoro now, we go somewhere, we come across Nami, right? And then we bring her onto the dog, and then we go somewhere, we pick up Usopp, he needs to help us with something. We go somewhere, we pick up Sanji, heading through blah blah blah, we go somewhere, we find Vivi. Like, wouldn't that be cool? It'd be great if like even the characters that were only in our crew for a little bit, for some reason or another, they're here, or like there's something to represent Vivi, you know, we pick up another blue haired girl or something. I think, but I do think it would be cool to do the recruiting Straw Hats thing, just because it's like, you know, Wano's supposed to be like something big that they've been building up to. So it's kind of cool for it to like represent the series as a whole. That would be nice. But it, like, you know, it's such a minor thing. And the only reason I thought of it was because I was like, oh, Zoro's here, so it's just Luffy and Zoro. Reminds me of episode 2, you know? Like, it's like the old days of One Piece, where it was just those two against the world. And now we've come so far from there, but we're back to our roots. So yeah. Just looking at my notes, we got Kiku the waitress. She's cute. I like her. We got Urashima, who's a sumo wrestler. He's a bit of a dick. I wonder, Zoro said like, hey, fat ass, get out of my way. Is fat ass like, this is a genuine question for sumo wrestlers. So any sumo wrestlers in the comments, or people who know about sumo wrestler culture, is it considered an insult to call a sumo wrestler fat? Now, obviously, he's using it derogatorily, so like, it if you took it as an insult, it would make sense, right? Because it's like you're meaning it as an insult. That's why it's insulting. But like, is it like, do sumo wrestlers sometimes when they're called fat tend to go like, yeah, because like maybe it's, you know, it's like, well, yeah, that's my job and that's what I'm working at. I'm working to get my body mass to be like heavy and strong, because then I can sumo wrestle better. That's like part of the point. So is it like, or you know, is there a chance that there's anyone out there that's like, hey, fat ass, move out of the way, and he turns around and goes, thank you, that's so nice. Yes, I have. You know, it's the same as if you were to go, hey, muscly, hey, handsome, move. Anyway, just I don't know really much about sumo wrestling culture at all. I'm not super into sumo wrestling, but I just thought it would be interesting. And yeah, Law's here. I'm excited to see how Law fits into the thing. I mean, well, I know how he fits in. He's trying to take down Kaido. We know that from the start. But like, for some reason, I wasn't even thinking about him being here. But it's obvious, like that's the whole plan, is for him to be here. But yeah, it's cool. I mean, he's like kind of a straw hat for us right now as well. So it's good stuff. Anyway, let's move on to the next episode. This is episode 900. Here we go. All right, recap Rubik's. Here we bloody go. Okay, that's how far I got in the cube. I just had the corners to go. This episode is gonna be called the reunion with Law. I don't know, whatever. Give her CPR. She doesn't need it, but just in case. Punch her in the gut. Give her the Heimlich. Waterboard her with medicine. Can you do it? Don't make Luffy do it. Probably tastes bad. Yeah. Aww. It's like trying to get my dog to have his medicine today. It seems like it's working fast. Oh no, she's just gonna go to sleep. He's like not asking for any help. It's a big hole. Good job, girl. Look at her eyes. What's this woman's name again? Kiku? She's looking better. Aww. Get this girl some food. She woke up pretty quick if this woman's still treating Zoro. The sound. Good. Glad to hear it. Can't be removed completely. If you do it anymore, it'll probably have permanent damage. No, someone get her some food. Oh my god. Oh my god. She ran quick. Thank you so much, pretty lady. I guess I didn't notice. She's quite tall, isn't she? Yeah, Zoro's not really trying to save many people, he just happens to. Sesha? Is it a special wave, like a royal wave? I don't know. Eat up, girl! It's like so special. Oh. This girl needs to meet Sanji. Well, just say, oh, you can work for it or something. Oh, she's got so much pride. Oh my god. She's gonna be like, fucking eat it, bitch! I kinda like this. She feels so bad. Oh, eat up, girl. It's okay. Zoro doesn't want to deal with this girl's shit. And Luffy's like, I'll eat it if you don't want it. Really good. I mean, it's gotta be. It could even be shitty, and it would taste good. She was so hungry. Oh, she's salting it. The noises his voice actress makes. Well, eat up then. Oh, she's so happy. That's what I was wondering. Okay, yeah, it doesn't work. It's not nutritious, I guess. There's no nutrients in her food. Oh, she eats one meal and it's the best birthday ever. Oh man. Me too. Well, one human specifically. Yeah. This is a really good reason to be pissed with Kaido. Like, this is doing a good job at making me want to take down Kaido. This alone. Yep, you gotta have a fake Japanese name. Luffy Juro. Luffy Taro. It's still not super well disguised. He's still got Luffy in it, and he's still wearing the hat. Leftovers. Huh. Yeah, isn't that isn't the name of a dude? Mm-hmm. Paradise Farm. What the fuck is this effect? What the fuck is that? So is that like a bat guy that works for Kaido that's listening? He's listening into these conversations for like traders or something? Mm-hmm. What the fuck? Is she about to get sniped? Oh my god. Oh my god! Yes, Zoro! He was ready for it. That's good. Who's trying to snipe this relatively nice woman? I was gonna say nice woman, but... Oh my god. Oh, he's just walking it back. What do you think you're doing? You're trying to kill a woman in front of me. Batman, are you kidding me? Bat smile fruit. Aha. That's gonna be nothing for us. Oh my god, this scene! Stop it! Oh, they're separating? Oh no, they're just like changing direction. Whoa, cool as shit. Cool! And Luffy just dodging with the stick in his mouth is great. Oh yeah. That's awesome. Oh my god, how many arrows does this motherfucker have? Nice, cool shot. Cool shot. Luffy Taro. Oh, you think? Oh no, they're gonna blame us for that as well. I can't be the slasher and the robber. Pick a lane. What the heck? Don't you fucking dare. What's going on? Who's this? Is this someone kidnapping her or saving her? I think kidnapping. What the fuck? Is it like a beetle? I mean, kinda cool. But drop the girl. Aww. Time to go kill everyone until we get her back. That's the end? Wow. Okay, cool, great. Wow, was that the last episode we were doing in this video? That went quickly. Even though, like, I would say these are kind of slow-paced episodes overall, it's still, I don't know, I'm still, like, look, this part of the arc is being carried hard by Tama for me. My emotional investment in her character is shooting through the roof. Also I love Kiku, but Kiku, you know, she's just pretty. Like she's just enjoyable being on screen just because I like looking at her. But yeah, this was a good episode. It was like the first half of it, I would say. I mean, I feel like actually most of the when the Bat guy appeared, when Batman appeared, there's just like, it was cool. There was some cool shit going on, but then also they were doing the thing where they're stretching it out, and it like feels weird when they're just repeating the same two shots over and over and over again. But the episode, like, I mean, well, the fighting was still cool. I mean, I like that shot of Zoro like slicing through the shafts of the arrows, and I like Luffy like doing all the dodging and then putting the haki into his arm and just like backhanding them. That was sick. I like that shit. Something really, really good about this arc so far is Luffy and Zoro feel incredibly powerful. Like it feels like this is how the strength that they were supposed to be showing in the show so far. Like, it feels like they've gotten to the point where they're very, very strong, and yet, like, it almost feels like this is what, when we had the post time skip, and like they had trained and gotten so much better, and we saw like a little bit of it, like when we were back in the archipelago post time skip, it's like, you know, in those scenes, Luffy looked incredibly strong and had a lot of aura. And so did Zoro. And then it felt like they kind of, as the show went on and we went to like Fishman Island and the other places, like they were still definitely notably stronger, but it didn't feel like they had quite as much aura as the first time we did the time skip. Now it feels like they're fully animating them with that much aura all the time. Like they're like, this is their base level, which is great. I think that's a great direction to take it, because like at this point, Luffy and Zoro especially are like, they should be on the same level as some of the most dangerous people in this universe in terms of like how people perceive them and how we as an audience should perceive them. Like a lot of the time we'll see like a really badass character come in, like Ace or something, and they get some like really cool scenes of animation and stuff to show the audience like, look how badass this character is. But because of that, it actually makes them, like, it makes side characters very often look like they're the badasses, and then the main characters are still really cool, but they're always the underdogs. But at this point in the show, Luffy Luffy and Zoro aren't underdogs anymore. I mean, yes, they're underdogs, I guess, against Kaido, against the Emperors, but against, like, almost literally anyone else in the world, they are some of the most powerful people ever. So, so I love them actually treating them like that in the animation now. I think it's being done really well now. But yeah, so just give me a sec. Just hold on. Okay, so I just looked up the, like, in Japanese what the pronoun sesha means. And it's, according to Wikipedia, sesha is used by samurai during the feudal ages and often also by ninja in fictionalized portrayals, from a Sino-Japanese word meaning one who is clumsy. So it sounds like sesha, someone saying, like, I am whatever her name is, I am Kiku or whatever, right? If she's saying like that, but she's using sesha as I guess she's, like, identifying herself as a samurai, you know, like, she's speaking in the same way that samurai speak. So so I don't know if that shows that she is a samurai, or that she's, like, raised around so much samurai that she's used to that pronoun or something. I'm not sure, but they very specifically had, like, she said, I am blank, and it had sesha in brackets, and then he turned around and went sesha. So, like, clearly it was, like, something that he clocked, and I think now I've learned something. I hadn't heard about the pronoun sesha before. Kind of a cool pronoun, but yeah, so now I know. Interesting. So yeah, I don't know what that means for Kiku, but look, if we're gonna be seeing that woman more, I'm excited. I think we could be entering a goated arc in terms of female characters. Like, we might be getting some real good female characters in this arc, so I'm excited. But yeah, was there anything else I really wanted to talk about? Oh, you know what? Just the like, with Tama, just the fact that she considers this, like, the best birthday, that she was like, I don't know how I'm gonna top this birthday ever again, which is, like, she's saying that because she had one meal, you know, like, one good meal, and it's just so sweet that, like, I mean, it's so sad that this is the best birthday she's had and she can't imagine a better birthday, but also it's so sweet that we've given her such a good birthday just by giving her a bowl of soup, you know, like, that's crazy. But yeah, it's very sweet. I love her so much. So yeah, that was awesome. Anyway, I think it's time. It's that point in the video where we normally do something very special. We normally watch the One Piece songs. So we're gonna do a reaction to a One Piece song. And what one have we got today? We did the Nami one earlier, and I mean, I'm not gonna be able to top that for a while, I think. Ooh, we got a Smoker Tashigi one. Okay, actually, this could be pretty dope. I'm excited for this, seeing a Smoker Tashigi duet. Oh, actually, the next few weeks are gonna be a treat. We got Smoker Tashigi this week, or this video. Next video, we'll have Vivi and Igaram. I'm so excited. And the video after that, we have Miss Golden Week and Mr. 3. So 3 duets in a row, and, like, each of them have a girl in each of them. So I'm very excited. But today we got Smoker and Tashigi. Let's jump into it. I like how it's got the Tashigi as Smoker screenshot. Oh my god. It sounds like Tashigi's a really good singer and Smoker maybe isn't. That's exactly what it is. I mean, it still sounds good, but he's clearly not a singer. And I mean, she's such a good singer. Longtown. She's actually one of the better singers out of these so far. I want to look her up after this and see if she's actually fully a singer, because it sounds like she is. There you go. This is what you should be doing. Give him some voice lines so he can show off his talent. Oh my god. It's because I'm a woman. Loguetown. They work together well in the chorus. Like, his voice matches nicely in the chorus, I feel like. Loguetown. Nice. I really love her voice. That's great. Alright, I gotta look up Tashigi's voice actor. I gotta see it. Tashigi. Tashigi. And we're gonna find out who she's voiced by and if that woman is a singer. Wow, in English she's voiced by Monica Rial. I didn't know that. Alright. Junko Noda. Okay, so Junko Noda. Freelance voice actress and singer. I thought so. I wonder if she does any music that I would know. I mean, let me scroll down on my anime list page. Has she done any? Doesn't look like she's done any songs for anime, I don't think. But she does have some music at least. So she is a singer. Even like it doesn't look like she's like a big singer, but she is a singer. All right, cool. That was fun. I enjoyed that a lot. I feel like their voices actually do work together well. She's obviously carrying super hard, but like the choruses came together very nicely, I think. And I mean, it's catchy. Loguetown. It's great. I think it's a fun duet. It's really cool. And I mean, I think it just feels like very kind of in character. That is like, you know, if in a thing like that Tashigi would be like perfectly hitting all of the notes, and Smoker would just be like saying them. It kind of fits their characters as well. You know, she's kind of a perfectionist like that like does things in a very particular way. So yeah, very enjoyable. Anyway, that is my reaction to the song and to all of the One Piece episodes up to episode 900. We hit 900. It's insane. So thanks for joining me. Make sure to support this video if you can, liking, commenting, and subscribing. And go to my Patreon account for full-length, early access, and exclusive videos. I'll see you next time. Goodbye.